Today we have the Xiaomi Redmi AirDots S, the Redmi AirDots 3 or aka known as the EARBUDS 3 Pro and the Redmi Buds 4. So all three models are available for purchase from the market right now, but which is the right one for you? So in this video, we're gonna find out. Now do take note that I will not be going in depth with any of these earbuds, so if you want the full review of each earbuds, I will actually put the video link down in the description below, and it's actually meant for the AirDots 3 and the Buds 4. So right off the bat, the very first thing we look at is actually price. Now for the AirDots S, it's actually available for as low as $5, AirDots 3 for around $18, and the Buds 4 for around $40. In terms of battery life, the earbuds for AirDots S can last for around 4 hours. For the AirDots 3, it can last up to 7.5 hours, while for the Buds 4 earbuds, it can last up to 7 hours without ANC and 4 hours with ANC on. In terms of the charging case itself, for AirDots S, it provides an additional 12 hours of battery life. For AirDots 3, the charging case provides an additional 22 hours of battery life, while for the Buds 4 charging case, it provides an additional 24 hours. All three models uses a single LED light on the front of the case to display battery and recharging status. For the earbuds, both the AirDots S and the AirDots 3 utilizes a single LED light on the earbuds to display different status, whereas for the Buds 4, there are no indication lights. In terms of charging port, the AirDots S uses the old micro USB charging port, while for the AirDots 3 and Buds 4, both of them are using the newer USB-C charging port. Though sadly, all three models do not support wireless Qi charging. When we look at the design and fit of all three models, the case shape, size, look and feel of the AirDots S and the AirDots 3 are very similar, including the earbuds, with the AirDots 3 case being slightly bigger, thicker, and the earbuds, they actually have a glossy touch input area. Now on the other hand, for the Buds 4 case, it's the only one with a completely different design and look, and in fact, the Buds 4 looks identical to the Redmi Buds 3 Pro, but surprisingly, the Buds 4 earbuds, it actually adopted a similar shape and look from the AirDots series. It's just bearing a curvier and glossier touch input area. The earbuds of all three models are actually in-ear design, which means that the ear tip is actually covered with a soft silicone seal, and Xiaomi actually provide different sizes of the silicone ear seal so that you can mix and match them to get the right seal and fit. All three earbuds design, they actually have a thick mid-body with matte finishing. This feature actually allows users to wrap your fingers around this area for easy wearing, adjustments, and removal. The matte finishing also allows you to have a better grip even if your fingers are wet or greasy. Of course, the most important thing when it comes to earbuds is actually the sound quality. Now, the AirDots S utilizes 7.2mm audio driver. The AirDots 3 uses 7.5mm audio driver, while the Buds 4 uses 10mm dynamic drivers and a 0.06mm ultra-thin diaphragm. And the audio tuning is done by Xiaomi's own acoustic lab. In terms of audio codec support, AirDots S supports SBC, AirDots 3 supports SBC, AAC, and aptX adaptive, while Buds 4 supports SBC and AAC. In terms of audio output and loudness, I would say that AirDots S and AirDots 3 have similar loudness level, while the Buds 4 is slightly louder than the other two. And speaking of music quality wise, starting with the lows, Buds 4 is generally better than the first two. It handles bass frequencies pretty well with a tight and punchy response that doesn't overpower the rest of the frequency spectrum. The bass is well defined. It provides a good foundation for the music without sounding too boomy or muddy. For AirDots 3, there's not much bass to actually talk about, so generally I would say music is kind of flat due to the lack of bass. For the AirDots S, the bass is actually surprisingly better and punchier than AirDots 3, but it's nowhere near the replication of Buds 4. Moving on to the mids, Buds 4 deliver a clean, detailed mid-range that allows vocals and instruments to come through with good separation. The mids are not overly boosted or recessed, providing a balanced natural sound. For AirDots 3, vocals are actually pushed way front and center, while instruments and classical music sounds pretty natural here. For AirDots S, it's where things start to get a little bit messy here, because the bass is a little bit too overpowering, so it causes like vocals and instruments in the mid-range to sound boomy and honky. And it's even worse for male vocal because it starts to sound very unnatural. And when we move to the highs, for Buds 4, it's very crisp and very detailed without being too harsh. They provide a good amount of sparkle and air, adding a sense of space and dimension to the music you're listening to. The high frequencies are well extended, allowing a wide range of instruments and sound to be heard clearly. While on the AirDots S and AirDots 3, this is one area it kinda lacked detail and energy. For soundstage, Buds 4 provide a wide and immersive sound. It creates a sense of space and separation for different elements in any music you're listening to. This actually makes them a great choice for a wide variety of genre, whereas for the AirDots S and AirDots 3, they do offer decent imaging and stereo separation, but it lacks the space and wideness which is found on Buds 4, which I feel that it's fairly normal for wireless earbuds, which are actually ultra affordable. Other than that, all three models do not offer customizable EQ, which may be a drawback for some of you here who would prefer to fine-tune your sound to your own personal preference. For some of you here who are more active, you like to work out and this kind of stuff, do take note that all three models have a variety of waterproof rating. In terms of connectivity, AirDots S utilizes the old Bluetooth 5.0. Both the AirDots 3 and Buds 4 utilizes Bluetooth 5.2 protocol. Still, all three models, they work seamlessly with all kinds of platforms, whether is it Apple, Android or Windows. Though it's important to take note that all three models do not support multi-device or multi-point connection feature. When we talk about app support, now Xiaomi has actually different names for different regions. For those of you who are the Chinese or the China's users, you would know it as 小爱同学 app. But whereas for the international users, Xiaomi recently released a new app which is called the Xiaomi EARBUDS app for the international Android users. Now, through this app, Buds 4 get full app support. You will actually see a lot more features like ANC control, battery life levels, touch control, customization, wear detection, etc. etc. For the AirDots 3, the additional feature for the earbuds is only available via the 小爱同学 app. For the AirDots S, sadly, there is actually zero app support from Xiaomi. In terms of touch input, AirDots S utilizes tactile button, the AirDots S and Buds 4 utilizes touch input. Besides that, all three models can be controlled via voice assistants. The touch commands for all three models are actually very different. The good thing is that both AirDots 3 and Buds 4, the touch commands can be further customized via the Xiaomi app, though AirDots S is fixed. Now, among all these three models, only the Buds 4 has the additional active noise cancellation feature and transparency feature. Now, For the Buds 4, the ANC feature is actually able to reduce external noise up to 35 decibel, and on my own personal testing, I feel that the ANC doesn't really soften or reduce much background or nearby noise, so I would say that the ANC feature on the Buds 4, it isn't very strong by itself. But there's actually one specific area the ANC is actually very good at reducing, and that is actually wind noise, which is a huge plus because a lot of other ANC earbuds I've tested over the last 2 to 3 years, wind noise is usually a major killer. But over here in Buds 4, it handles it pretty well. And not only that, for those of you who are actually Android phone and smart Xiaomi phone users, when you're using the Xiaomi app, the EARBUDS app, you will actually see different levels of ANC adjustments for you to adjust accordingly. Now, moving on to the transparency mode on Buds 4, I feel that Xiaomi actually made a lot of improvement to this particular area, as the sound coming through from your surrounding, it actually sounds very natural with very little processing or hissing sound. For those of you who are actually using Android phones or Xiaomi phone, through the app, you will see an additional chat mode, which will actually boost talking sound. AirDots S is the only one which has a dedicated gaming mode to reduce sound lag. Whether you're watching videos or listening to music or you're playing games. And this feature is actually not found on the AirDots 3 or Buds 4. Though Redmi actually advertised that the Buds 4 is able to reduce some sound delay due to its Bluetooth 5.2 protocol technology. And in terms of microphone quality, the following segment is a series of sound clips for you to listen to, and you can actually do a direct comparison between all three models, so do remember to put on your headphones. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini. This is how your voice will sound like on the iPhone 12 mini. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a microphone test on the Redmi AirDots 3. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am testing the microphone on the Redmi Buds 4 ANC wireless earbuds. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a microphone test on the Redmi AirDots S. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Mic test on the AirDots 3. This is the mic test on the AirDots 3. I'm currently walking outside. With mask on. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm actually along a busy road right now and I'm actually testing the Redmi Buds 4. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. There's some wind blowing against me. So you can hear the wind voice. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. So I'm actually currently walking along a busy road and there's actually some wind blowing against me right now. So do let me know if you can hear the wind noise, the noise on the road, the cars here, and let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the Redmi AirDots 3. Mic test on the Redmi AirDots 3. I'm currently in the cafe right now. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently inside the cafe. I'm sitting by the entrance here for let's go. And I'm doing a microphone test on the Redmi Buds 4 as you see here. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently in Melbourne Space Coffee Shop and I'm doing a microphone test on the Redmi AirDots S. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone. Testing 1, 2, 3. This is a mic test on the M1 MacBook Air built-in microphone.
Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a microphone test on the Redmi AirDots 3. I am using it via Zoom. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors. I am actually doing a microphone test on the Redmi 4. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. 1, 2, 3. Hi everyone, this is Johnny here. I'm currently indoors and I am doing a microphone test on the Redmi AirDots S, and it's actually done via Zoom. So do let me know what you think of the microphone quality. Testing 1, 2, 3.
Alright, so at the end of the day, which is the right one for you? Is it the AirDots S? Is it the AirDots 3? Or the Redmi Buds 4? Well, in my opinion, I feel that AirDots 3 is like a half-baked product, even though it's newer than the AirDots S, as it actually lacks basic elements and features found on the AirDots S, such as input commands and gaming mode, which kind of makes this comparison more of a AirDots S versus Buds 4. So if you want a very basic, no-frills wireless earbud, AirDots S is the choice. If you prefer ANC and transparency, then it will be Buds 4. If you want longer battery life, then it will be Buds 4. If you want better sound, Buds 4. But still, at the end of the day, it's important to get the earbud which best suits you and your budget. And there you have it. This has been my personal comparison of the AirDots S versus AirDots 3 versus Buds 4. I hope my sharing has helped you. If it did, it'd be great if you can actually smash the like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and that's all the time we have. My name is Johnny. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!